And I'm back yet again. Got another treat for you guys. A special treat. There she is. Jen.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm better now. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Man,
Good.
one and only Jen Padalecki, everybody. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Oh man.
How are
Hold on.
you?
I'm man. I'm I'm on cloud nine. I'm on cloud nine. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to you too. You know.
Thank you. It's so cool. It's so amazing. What was the first thing that you did?
You mean besides jump up and down like a
I Jared's like, I got the biggest hug from Jeff.
man? Like I felt like Jared almost crushed me. Like we were just there, like oh, because we were both so pumped, and
That's amazing.
it was definitely like a bro moment. Yeah,
That's
it was.
awesome. That's all you can ask for, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. But I was just super excited to tell my wife and the kids, baby girl, who's
Yeah.
who's loving Texas. She's like, yeah, I want to stay in Texas. That sounds
Love
good.
it. I love her. Oh, she's amazing. She's
um,
such a force. Watch out.
thank,
Watch out, world.
thank you. Watch out for Odette as well. I mean, your baby girl. These two together. That's a recipe for
Trouble.
that.
It's trouble. She's sick today. She actually I just had to change my shirt because she fell asleep on me like 5 minutes ago. I was like, I'm gonna have to do this live with Odette asleep and she's snoring.
Oh,
Um I know she's not feeling so well, so she's in my bed and she's got a good fever, but
oh man.
I know. But she's still feisty as all hell.
Of
So
course.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When she gets better, we gotta get these girls together somehow.
Heck yeah. For sure. Dance off for sure.
Yeah. So, I know I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to make sure you get
I don't
back to
know.
me. Let's,
I mean, anytime, any excuse to talk to you, Jeff.
hey, listen, I don't want no problems with Jared, okay?
Speaking of Jared, what's it like working? I'm gonna grill you now. Like, what's it like?
Wow,
What's the real deal?
look how you just flipped this on me. Working with Jared has been amazing, man. For me, I'm just learning a lot from him. I just kind of like study this man, like to be where
Yeah,
he's at. That's the goal. Like I definitely admire him. So I study everything, the way he carries himself on set, like the way he's a leader, and I'm just like, how is he so cool? Like, how is he a or an asshole? Like, because he could be, but
yeah,
not at all. So like working with him is always a joy and a pleasure. It almost feels like I'm working with like like a best friend, like because we'll sit there in between takes and we chop it up. We definitely chop it up and have our moments. So it's always a good time. Always a good
that's
time.
for sure.
You have a great husband there. I gotta let
I
you
do. I did look out for sure. Yeah.
know. Yeah. Now what? Now let me flip this on you real quick. I want you to just give me a quick intro to Emily. You know, tell me about Emily.
So Emily Walker is Cordell Walker's wife, and she is the glue that really kept the family together and the matriarch of the family. She was just loved her children fiercely, loved her husband fiercely, and I think what I really loved is I I get to know her through the children telling, informing me more about her,
Right.
and I also get to have the scenes with my husband in many ways. And so I also get to see how she kept him calm and grounded in a lot of ways. And I feel like she was really this voice of reason for him,
Right.
and was able to speak to him and reach to him in a very different capacity than other people were able.
Right. I gotta let you know, seeing you two on screen is just like magic. You
Oh,
know, it's like, could you guys be more in love? It's it,
Thanks. It's I mean, working with him, aside from the fact that I am married to him, he
Yeah.
is pretty electric working with him, and he's
Right.
really in the moment and alive and present. And I've been able now to work on two different shows with him, and he's very different character wise. Like very Sam Winchester is not related to Cordell Walker. Sam
Right.
Winchester sort of left the building, which is kind of crazy. Sam Winchester for so long, but he is still the same electric like force in both capacities. He's just really easy. He makes me look good. That's for sure.
He makes us all look good. Plus, I feel like he at least for me, working with him, it just like kind of has you up your game, like it keeps you on your toes. It's like, oh, okay, all right, we're here to, yeah, we're here to
Yeah,
take, yeah, we're here to play. But
for sure.
he's, yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Now, I want to ask you some fun questions.
Okay.
Fun questions. Get into Jen's head a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I have a question. Nothing major. Nothing. But if you could learn any skill in the world without trying at all, it's kind of like Matrix style. Which skill would you pick? Anything in the world that you could just automatically learn.
Oh, that's a tough one on the spot. Man.
Yeah.
Um, what would I learn? Gosh, there's so many things. Like I'd love to be able to speak a foreign language fluently.
Yep.
I'd love to pick up any instrument and just be able to play.
Yeah.
That would be like amazing. Something along those lines. Or I wish I was an amazing carpenter.
That's interesting. Why?
I don't know. I just
What is that?
love the idea of being able to build something. I really want to build a greenhouse, and I'm so intimidated by it.
Yeah.
And I always think that I have to have someone else do it for me because I don't know enough. And I think I just want to be able to build a house and paint it and sand, like chop the wood, all of the
Yeah.
tactile things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why I don't know why that came up, but
That's
something
cool.
like
That's
that.
interesting. I like that. For me, I think like foreign language is actually like multiple languages. I would love to be able to speak
Right.
fluent Japanese. I'm just, I'm in love with that culture, and
Have you been?
I have not. That is on the top of the list. I definitely want to go out there to Tokyo.
That'd be
I
amazing. I know that one year the CW had some promo stuff in Japan
get out of here.
for Supernatural. So fingers crossed.
Oh,
we
oh my,
a big adventure with the cast would be so insane. It'd be so fun.
that'd be amazing. So yeah, take speaking Japanese and singing. If I could sing,
God, me too. I bet you can sing. You have such a beautiful voice.
no, 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 not for singing though. No,
Come on, let's hear
no, no, don't even try.
it. It's so bad. I am a terrible, terrible singer. I love to sing. And I'm a terrible dancer too. And you can attest to that because I know
Uh,
you've seen me like hopping around. I'm terrible, but I love.
About that,
It's terrible. I have like no rhythm. I think it's like my years of playing soccer and it just did something to my rhythm. But I I love sing. I love to do it, and I do it all the time in front of my kids, and we'll do dance offs and sing offs and stuff. And they get so mortified by me that this morning I was doing carpool with my boys, and we were singing. I don't know, it was like Sia or something, and I was like singing, and Shep unbuckled himself, ran to the radio because it was like right when we drove it, turned it off, and he's like, "You need to stop that. You're embarrassing me." And I was like, "Oh my God."
you know,
So I just,
it's so funny you say that because I think I posted it earlier, but I was singing "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, and
oh yeah,
I love that. I love that song, but
yeah,
I
it's
sing
so
in the
good.
car. That's when I come out. That's my singing voice is when I'm in the car, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
You just gotta let loose. It's like, I don't know, it's the best just to be like,
Yeah,
woo, I'm free. Especially right
yeah,
now, it just feels like your car is freedom. I'm
yep.
going to get milk, you know?
I got another one for you. This is a good one. If you had a time machine, would you travel to the past or to the future?
Oh man, I don't know. There's a lot of things about the past that well, could you change it? Like if you go back, or you're just a viewer?
Actually, that's yeah. Why not? Let's add that tidbit in there. Let's add that.
I mean,
Why
then
not?
hell yeah, because think of all
Yeah.
the change and stuff. I don't know. I'd like to
But I mean,
think,
it's not just one thing that you would. There's a lot that would need to be changed.
yeah, 100%. There's a
There's a lot.
million things that would need to be changed.
There's,
I don't know. There's so many historical moments I find so fascinating. Like my father-in-law is really into World War II, and he's got me really into World War II. And I was for a while there reading a lot of books about it. I just think it's so fascinating that one person, and it's not just, it was a collective for sure, but just like this, I don't, I think because it's terrifying, um, Nazi Germany, it's just so freakishly terrifying. It's fascinating, and it's still pretty current.
right.
We
Yeah.
have family members who remember it or who lived through it, or so I just feel like it's so fascinating. It's um just something that's very fresh, and I think would be interesting to see. I don't know if it would be neat to live through it. It sounds pretty
Yeah, I don't think so
pretty
either.
difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And I guess the future would be really cool, but I love not knowing. And I think I'm such a control freak sometimes that if we go to the future, I might like have a massive panic attack and be like, that's what happens.
That's funny. That's interesting that you said that point about like not knowing. Because for me, instantly I was like, you know what? I'd rather go to the future. I know the past,
Really?
I know the history and all that, and just like you said, there's good stuff, there's bad stuff as well. But I feel like I have no need of going back there unless I was able to make major changes,
Yeah.
like life changing, decisions and change things around. But I haven't. I have a curiosity of what the future is going to be like.
No
You know,
way.
that's probably what I would lean towards. It's going to.
How far in the future would you go?
Man, I want to go like I don't know, deep into the future, like a good like 100 years, 200 years from now. You know, I because the 20, 30, hopefully I live that long. But I feel like that's already attainable. So I want to go see like the future. I'm talking like the Jetsons or something. When
Right.
are cars flying? Like when are we gonna have that? Are we gonna be? Is there gonna be life on Mars? Like I want to just see some futuristic things.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
I just want to know what it's gonna be like. So because who knows? I don't think
Yeah,
it's
fair enough.
a lifetime. Long cars, I don't know. Let's see. What else? I got one last weird, funny question for you. What
Okay.
what part of the human face is your favorite?
On myself or on other people?
On yourself, other people, just in general. Favorite
Um,
part of
I,
the human face.
I like noses. I love my husband's nose. Um, it's probably one of my favorite features about him. A lot of people say eyes and stuff, but I think noses are just so interesting.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It's like a really good question.
Yeah.
I just think noses are just fascinating because they're all so different, and like they're right there in the smack dab in the middle of your face. And
Yeah. Yeah. I like
yeah.
that.
What
For
about you?
for me, it's the mouth, man.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, just the mouth, like the lips, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy seeing a smile on people's faces. I
Yeah.
feel like a mouth is very descriptive. I mean, whether you're sad, and especially with now that I have the newborn, my baby, he's starting to do the sad face thing. It is just so funny when you see it. I
And their little
shouldn't be laughing.
chins, like.
I I shouldn't be laughing, but it's funny to watch that because it's just a slow like, and then he starts whimpering. So I
Yeah.
feel like, You know, yeah, I love lips for sure.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot that you can convey with your mouth too, for sure. Probably
Yeah,
without words,
yeah.
for sure. Those are some good questions.
I know. Hey, I don't know. I just had to come up with something. I wanted to keep it fun, interesting. I didn't want it to be too heavy, but
I
also
like it.
quick and easy.
Who else is on your list? Are you having
Ah,
enough?
I've spoken to Molly, Violet. I just spoke to Kobe.
I know, I
Uh,
saw. Those are all
yeah,
good.
yeah. Jared and Lindsay. I know everybody's asking me, but these guys are busy right now. They're literally working.
Oh, text his
So
ass.
I'm gonna do that now.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see
Yo,
if I can get him on FaceTime. Hold on.
let's go.
He's gonna ignore me. I know it. But watch. Let's try.
The real boss is taking care of it for us, guys.
Let me see what I can do. Although he did
Okay.
deny me earlier.
He actually denied you.
Well, he was probably. I mean, I hope he was working.
Yeah.
But
Oh, you should see the amount of love you're getting right now. I'm just now looking at some of these. Good luck, Jen. Queen
oh,
Jen. Queen Jen. I like that.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You're all queens in my book and kings. Okay, let's see. I don't know if it'll happen, but answer me. Oh, guess what? Are you decent? Are you decent?
Are you decent?
I'm Instagramming live with Jeff Pierre right now, and he's got a question to ask you.
I'm decent.
Don't mess up.
I'm trying not to.
Okay, hang on.
No promises.
I almost had to do it with a little baby girl on.
Good.
Oh, he's getting called to set, but
Hey, I know you're busy, my man. That's why I didn't even reach out to you personally. Look at
What's
that.
up, Anderson?
You're looking good, brother.
isn't he handsome?
I'm trying,
Yeah.
man. I had my full makeup and hair on, so I look as good as
Sorry,
I
you have
can.
a reflection.
Oh man, you're breaking up a little bit. But I know the fans wanted to
Are you
see
on?
Jared. They've been asking about you, so I had to get a quick shot.
I'm on set of my trailer. They just knocked.
Okay,
I'm going to lunch in 30 minutes. Oh, I keep losing you, man.
Oh, I love you, babe.
get back to work, man.
Love
Make,
you.
You look so
All right, brother.
handsome.
He does, right?
Trying.
Look at that stud. Look at that stud.
Look how handsome he is.
Oh man.
I have such a stud.
Hey,
I love
have a good
you.
day at work, brother.
Bye, babe. Call me later.
I appreciate you doing that. Look at that. The man is busy. The man is busy, though. I know.
We'll get it done. I'm the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. I'm like, no, it's fine.
But you could do that, though. I feel
I
like
know, but I think he
you could
hates
get
it.
away with that.
It's like, God, Jen, why? All the time. I'm like, hey, I need you to come here really quickly. This person wants to talk to you. One time, you want to hear? I'll be fast. But one time, I'm like literally the worst. We were at Warner Brothers, and I think we were there to talk about Walker, possibly.
Yeah.
Or so, I forget why. Anyways, we were at Warner Brothers for a meeting, and he was at a meeting, and they gave him a golf cart to drive around because he had a couple of different meetings. And so he's like, hey, do you want to go and see where I used to film Gilmore Girls? And I was like, yeah, of course, I love that. So we're driving around, and he's like, oh, and this is the grocery store. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then all of a sudden a trolley drives by, and they have like a megaphone, and they're like, and this is Deuce's Market where Dean worked, and da-da-da. And I was like, Jared, they're giving a tour. And he's like, oh, yeah, you know. And I was like, hey, guys, it's Dean. He's right here. And he's like, what are you doing, you ass? And I'm like, Jared, this is like the ultimate, like they're going to freak out. This is like how weird the Dean is at his grocery store. And he's like, what is wrong with you? I just can't. I'm like, this is like so cool.
Did everyone go crazy? What happened?
Yes. I don't think they believed it, though. They're like, who is this insane person? But yeah, I have like no shame. I'm terrible.
I love that. I feel like that's something that I would, like, if I was with him, I would want to do that. Like, I just want to be that guy.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like it's pretty cool. And like the fact that you're sitting here and doing this, and let's take this opportunity for a second, shall we?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Jen, you are amazing. You know that.
You're amazing.
Stop that. Stop that. It was fun. I could tell that the fans, look at that. Love ya. Hi, Jen. Oh. Yeah, no, this was great. This
It
was
was
great.
awesome.
I appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, anytime. You're the
Yeah.
best. Tell the family hi, and
I will.
hopefully we'll see you soon.
Exactly. You do the same. Take care of that baby.
I will.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.